Welcome back. Time now 6:18. A certain kind of local business, you could say, has gone to the dogs. We're talking about the business of inspecting buildings for mold. Time for us to check in with Howard Dicus at Pacific Business News. And we've talked a lot about this. The mold inspection business seems to have really picked up after Hilton's problem over at the Kailua Tower.
Yeah, it really did. A lot of companies decided to have inspections, which they should, because mold is rampant. It's everywhere. Mainland, too. Even Canada. Mold is in lots of buildings, and it's an increasing problem in buildings that have windows that don't open. And we all know how the Kailua Tower had to be closed for a year until they could pretty much thoroughly gut everything that was on the inside. So there have been a number of new businesses founded to do mold inspections, but they're expensive. They can run from $500 up into the thousands of dollars. Enter Bill Birmingham and Mold Hawaii. Late last year, they started a different kind of mold inspection with a dog. His name is Buster. He's a Jack Russell Terrier, one of only 44 dogs in the nation, officially graduates of a Florida training academy where they get at least 1,000 hours of training to sniff out mold. And the way Mold Hawaii works is they will give anything from a house to an office building a free sniff over, with the understanding that if the dog finds mold, then you pay for tests. If no mold turns up, then your money's refunded and you don't have to pay, but you do pay if it turns out that there really was a problem. It's doing so well that Bill Birmingham has decided he needs to double his staff. So he is going to soon take delivery on not a Jack Russell Terrier this time, but a beagle named Bo, his second mold sniffing dog.
We actually met Buster. Manolo was out with him one morning, and It was amazing. They tried to trick him.
And did it work?
No.
No.
But I guess that payment scheme, it's almost a blessing in disguise. So you pay only if Buster or Bo or whoever it is finds the mold.
Right. So you know that you're not paying for nothing. You know that you really are paying for something that you do need to know about. It doesn't surprise me that a dog could be trained to sniff mold because humans can smell mold. So Lord knows that the dogs ought to be able to. But this is the key thing that has made this business do well enough that they're now going to expand, is that it takes a lot less time than having humans look for mold, because that's a complicated, time-consuming process, drilling holes in the wall and leaving all kinds of mess, and this is just a lot simpler.
We can't even find our keys and cell phone. How are we going to find mold?
Yeah, well, there's that. Oh, and by the way, one of the reasons Buster's so good, he had 3 times the normal training because of the old quarantine laws. Apparently, during the time that he had to wait to go into service, the training academy just gave him more training.
All right, Howard. We'll keep following this story. We'll check in with you again coming up.
Okay.